Hello, my name is Sonia Ross. I'm a psychotherapist, an intuitive messenger, and an author. And this is the numerology reading for life path number 8. This is the monthly forecast for life path number 8. Yes. Okay. So, 8, I have drawn your cards and I have received from Spirit that I have the correct cards. So, we're going to get started. So this is for February 2024. Okay. So the first card is the Eight of Swords. Okay. Obstacle position is the Page of Swords. Interesting. Then we have the Ace of Cups. Okay. Then we have the Magician. Ooh. And then we have the Knight of Swords. So interesting. We have so much air energy here. Oh my goodness. So much air energy. It's really interesting. Okay. So first, 8, we're beginning the reading with the Eight of Swords. And so the Eight of Swords, as you can see, this poor lady here, she's all bound up. And so basically, Eight of Swords is a person, is the energy of the Eight of Swords is someone who is, who kind of, who's in a position where they feel like they're bound up, hamstrung, tied up, and, they can't make the moves they want to make. But it's just showing up in your first position. And it's kind of like this person has more power and authority than they realize, but she could untie herself and she could take the blindfold off because it's not like she could make some moves here, but she's kind of like in her mind and she feels trapped. So basically the sword's about air and air is about thoughts. And until basically she's like trapped in her own mind. And then the obstacle position is the Page of Swords. And so the page is like the first step. This is my interpretation, right? Page is like new thoughts, not new thoughts, is like um the maturing of new thoughts and idea, the growth of new thoughts and ideas. Like you're going through a transition of maturing in your thinking and your abilities. But she is in the obstacle position. And so it's like that is being stymied. And so very interesting. So that would make sense, right? Because if you're blocked here and you're not, making choices, you're blindfolded, you're tied up, you're feeling mentally constrained, like you can't work your way out of a situation. And then this card is coming up in obstacle position, which is basically like a reversal and saying like that energy of new movement and thought and growth in a certain area in your life around thinking and moving forward is being stymied and it's being, you know, hamstrung. It's being limited in certain ways. So the first two cards are basically saying that you're being blocked, you're being limited, you're being, yeah, like something's tying up your mind and you're not feeling like you have a lot of options and choices. And the second card is basically confirming that that is how you're feeling. But the truth of the matter is with the Eight of Swords, she does have options. She can make choices. She's just not seeing them because she won't step into her power, take come out of the tie, her being bound, um, and she won't release herself and take her blindfold off. So she hasn't stepped into her own power. And so that's what spirit could be saying. Like you may be feeling like I'm hamstrung. And the reason I know hamstrung, you're like, why are you that's a very weird word. Why are you using that word? Because that's, you know, sometimes we can get into our minds and we can feel that way. We can feel like we're just like all tied up, hamstrung, that we can't make any moves. And the truth is that we can make moves. We just have to start, stepping into our own power and thinking about things in a new way. And the Page of Swords is just confirming that you are feeling limited in some way mentally. You're feeling limited in, your power to grow and move forward and, you know, travel, journey through a decision or a situation. And then after the Page of Swords is the Ace of Cups. And so the Ace of Cups is like the entry point to new emotions. And so this is a journey you have an energy in your life path 8 of an of a journey you're going to be traveling to enter into a new emotional space. Like it's just going to be like some drops and it's just going to be like the opening, you know, opportunity, but there's an opportunity here for you to open yourself up to something new emotionally, but I'm getting that you kind of have to get out of your own way. And the next card you have is the Magician. So the Magician is a wonderful card. I love the Magician because when I feel it, when I see the Magician, I think of alchemy. I think of alchemizing situations. Like the Magician, it doesn't matter what's going on. The Magician will be able to take that situation and transform it and turn it into something important, vital, and relevant. And that would make sense because if you look at the other cards, the Eight of Swords, the Page of Swords, about stepping into new energies. Hold on a second. Um, if you look at if you look at these new energies of, the Eight of Swords, the Page of Swords, and the Ace of Cups, this is about it's about coming out of certain energies and going into new energies. And so the energy of the Magician is around you, and you're going to have the ability to do that. The energy of the Magician is around you to change and transform a situation, and you can do that. And that makes sense because with eights are manifestors. I have a lot of eights in my chart. See, I got on my 8 necklace here. See that here? The necklace says 888. And so eight eights are manifestors, excuse me. Eights are manifestors. They make things happen, they transform things. Eights are about abundance, eights are about success. We make things happen. And so that's very much in alignment with the Magician card, because the Magician card is like that too. He is a manifester. He can alchemize things. He can transform situations. And so even though you're beginning with the Eight of Swords, Spirit is saying the energy is around you to transform whatever this situation is. The energy is around you to transform whatever this situation is. And then we go with the Knight of Swords. And so now once you've transformed the situation, you can move ahead. And so this is really interesting. You start off being all hamstrung and tied up, and she's saying, well, look, this energy of, of evolution and growth is missing in your life, because this is, she's growing with the page. It goes from the page to the knight to the queen to the king. And so you're basically saying you're missing a stage in your evolution because you're not developing in certain ways. But the Ace of Cups is coming through and saying, like, but you have an opportunity to begin doing things, opening yourself up emotionally. This is the first step with the Ace of Cups. And then you have the Magician and the energy of transformation. Energy of transformation to alchemize these energies and to bring them forward and to transform them into something that is good and new and better for you. And then you're back on your path and you're back on your growth journey with the Knight of Swords, because while you're missing the Page of Swords energy, you're stepping into your Knight of Swords energy, the energy of, continuing to grow and mature in your thoughts and ideas around certain situations. So some of the energies you're going to be accessing for the month of February 2024 is your growth and your accessing of new mental thoughts and ideas. You're going to be you're kind of hamstrung. You're kind of being limited in your thinking and your decision making and feeling tied up and maybe feeling powerless and like things are out of your control. But Spirit is saying, you can, by connecting with yourself emotionally and in new ways, connecting with your magician powers, your powers to transform and alchemize, you'll step into your energy of the Knight of Swords and continue on your journey of growth regarding stepping into new thoughts and ideas and continuing on your path. So these are the energies you have for the month. And all of a sudden I started feeling like my energy sped up. So I'm not sure what that's going on. Maybe, that's part of the transformation some of you are going to be going through. So I hope this is making sense for all of you, some of you. If not, cool. But take what resonates, leave the rest. But yeah, I definitely feel like you're beginning the month of February feeling very tied up and feeling very hamstrung, and like you feel powerless and, like you're limiting yourself in certain ways. But you have two opportunities here with the Ace of Cups and the Magician to transform things and take things in a new and better direction for you and continue an area of growth in your life. And so, yeah, you have the Page of Swords and you have the Knight of Swords. So there's some progress here that, you're going to be stepping up. Yeah. Then you have the Ace, which is a 1, which is a new beginning. You have the Magician, which is transformation, alchemization. and then things are moving. And then things are moving. Okay. Excuse me. Wiping my nose. Okay. Now let's see here. See what Spirit has to say. Oh, Spirit. Okay. So Spirit is saying for you, for February 2024, the months that follow, that alchemy and transformation is going to be very, very important in your life. Because this Magician card is not just for the month of February. This is a life theme you're working through. You're working through a life theme of alchemy and transformation. You're learning how to transform things, and you're learning how to step into your power, which makes sense, because if you start off feeling like this, she feels powerless. She doesn't feel like she has any power. But you also have this energy, is that this energy is coming behind this energy to say, what? No, you do have power. You have a lot of power, because remember, the magician has all of the tools, right? He has the sword, the cup, the pentacle, and the wand, and he has his magician staff. And remember, he has a lot of power. He has a lot of power, and he can do a lot of really dynamite and dynamic things. And so Spirit is saying, well, yes, you may think that you're in this energy of the Eight of Swords, feeling powerless, hamstrung, tied up. You don't have any power. You can't think, you can't think. Spirit is saying, but no, you actually have the energy of the magician, and that you have way more power than you recognize, and that you need to tap into it. And once you tap into it, that'll take you forward with the Knight of Swords. So yeah, so this is Spirit is saying that this is going to be a really important time for you, for alchemy and transformation. And Spirit wants you to really, 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 really pay attention and realize it, because this is not a game. And the Spirit is saying very, very clearly that you need to realize that you have the power of alchemy and transformation, and to step into your power. The Magician is a very, very powerful card. And whatever in the past has told you that you did not have any power, and that you were all tied up and you were all confused and weren't sure what you're supposed to do, Spirit is saying you have the power of the Magician. Come out of that energy, begin to clarify your thoughts, because you have a lot of what you have to do. And this is why this is such an important time for you. Life Path 8 is because you have to clarify your thoughts, you have to clarify your thinking, and you have to grow. You have, like, this is going to be, and this is why this period is going to be so transformative for you, is because you have to really, 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 really work on your thinking and stepping into your own power. And the Magician is here to help you do that. So Spirit is also, that's all I keep on seeing, is alchemy and transformation, alchemy and transformation, alchemy and transformation. So it's really, really important that you do this work to alchemize and transform whatever's been holding you back, whatever's been stopping you from being in your power. Yeah, because Spirit is saying you really are not tied up. You just think you are tied up. And Spirit is saying that what is going to be most essential for you during this time, Life Path number 8, is stepping into your own power. And this is why this is a big lesson for you, because normally as Life Path 8s, we're manifestors. We're driven. We can be very successful, but there's parts of you that have been holding yourself back, making you feel confused and unsure and disempowered. And Spirit is saying this is what's been an obstacle in your life, and that you just something that you have to alchemize and transform in order to continue to step forward. And that once you do this, and when I say once, I don't mean like one time, but once you begin this process, it'll be a process you continue for the rest of your life, and it's going to be a process that empowers you. It's not going to be a process that just happens one time, but once you begin the process and stop being afraid and step into your own power, it's going to be a process that continues to help you as you move forward. Yeah. So Spirit's just saying alchemy and transformation. Okay. So next, we're just going to ask the angels as we wrap up. Again, my name is Sonia Ross. I'm a psychotherapist, an intuitive messenger, and author. And we're just going to ask the angels, do you have a message for Life Path 8? Something that will help them, sustain them. Remember, the angels are always around you. If your guardian angel, they want to be called on to support you in every single endeavor of your life. You're never alone. You don't have to carry everything on your shoulders at the same time. You don't have to carry everything on your shoulders by yourself. Let's see. Okay. Expect miracles. So, what a wonderful, joyous card. Isn't this a pretty card? And so, you're getting the Expect Miracles card with the Magician card. What two beautiful, powerful energies to have. Okay, Life Path 8. Let's see what they have to say for you. Choo, choo, choo. Expect miracles. Miracles occur naturally. They're always ready to unfold. Your angels are encouraging you to prepare yourself for them now. A miracle doesn't have to be an extravagant change in circumstances. It can be a simple shift of energy that creates a wave of love in your life. If you need something positive to happen or you're praying hard for something, this card brings you the message that something exciting and healing is about to unfold. In order to help in order to help this along, you're being guided by your angels to recognize and honor your own worth. Realize that you are absolutely worthy of miracles and they will unfold in your life. Your entire life has been brought together by miracles. They're happening all the time, and the miracles that you need isn't a difficult one because in the hands of the divine, anything and everything is possible. Place yourself in a golden light. This is from the extended message. Place yourself in a golden light. Remember that the light of God is within you, right there in the heart of your being, your soul. Good things can happen for you. But in order to manifest something wonderful in your life, you have to believe that it is possible. It could be seeing the miracle you need as impossible or even as too big for you to achieve. Ultimately, this is exactly what is blocking it from happening. So change it now. Remember, this is a card of blockage. Your angel is guiding, your angel guide is inviting you to open your mind and heart and see what you need being delivered to you. Your angel guide is inviting you to open your mind and heart and see what you need being delivered to you. Feel that it is already in your life. Feel grateful for all your blessings, and you will allow the miracles you deserve to unfold within you and in your life. I just added that on. He didn't add that on. Okay. So I hope this made sense for you, Life Path 8. I hope this resonated with you in some ways. Um, you know, my many, many blessings to you. Remember, step into your power. I started getting that very, very clearly for Life Path 8. Step into your power. This is what you need to do. You have to step into your power because that's how you'll be able to access the energies of transformation and alchemization. And you have that power within you. And so I'm wishing you all the best, Life Path number 8. I hope you have a wonderful 2024, a great February. And remember to take really, really good care of yourself and step into your own power. So my name is Sonia Ross. I'm a psychotherapist, an intuitive messenger, and an author. If you'd like a reading from me, my email is in the description box below, and you can follow the instructions there. And please, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, share it with others. Please subscribe to the channel, and I will see you very, very soon. Oh, and make sure to leave a comment below. I'd love to know what you thought. So you take care. I'm sending you lots of love, peace, and blessings, and I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful day. Take care. Bye-bye.